Hello everybody, it's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan, and I am here today to bring to you a fun, simple card using the Beary Cute bundle. It also has coordinating designer series paper, which we will be using to create a fun layered look card for the Simple Sweet tutorial bundle that I'm a part of. So let's go ahead and get started. We're first going to bring in a piece of basic white cardstock. We're going to want to get all of our cutting done and then our stamping and putting the card together. So I like to cut my cards at 4 1/4 and then fold them in half at 5 1/2. So we're going to go ahead and do our card base and then get that scored at 5 1/2. Okay, I'm just going to set this to the side. I also want to bring, to cut some designer series paper. And I am going to use a few sheets here. The first one being the top of this paper, and we are going to want to cut this at, let's see here, 4 1/8. Oops, 4 1/8. And I'm gonna do by 5 3/8. Okay. And then I'm going to use the opposite side of this, and I'm going to cut it 2 pieces. Sorry about that. Hold on just a second. We want 2 pieces that are 1 7/8 by 5 1/16. So let's do 5 1/16. And then I want one that's 1 7/8. And then 1 7/8. Okay. Next, we want to cut a piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm just going to use a scrap that I have here. Excuse my reach there. And I want this to be a 1/2 inch by 1 7/8 of an inch. And hopefully that's big enough. We will see. And then I also want to do some cutting of some of the designer series paper, of some of the characters on here. Now we are going to go ahead and punch out one of the polar bears, and I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this one out. Let's see here. Oh, I got the wrong direction one. Leave it to me. Let's see if we could do this one. Yeah, that works. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking on that other one. So I'm going to punch him out. And then I think I could still use this one I cut. So let's see here. Because I want to do let's see if I can cut him 1 3/8. Oh no, that's too small. So I need something smaller. Okay, hold on just a second. I'm looking through my pattern paper because I'm just throwing out some ideas here. This would work. Okay, I think that sheet will work the best. Let me just look here what I have. Yeah, this sheet's gonna work the best. So let's pull in, or let's get cut. I want a piece that's 1 3/8. Let's see. Okay, so there's our 1 3/8 piece. And then I want one that's 2 3/8 by 1 3/8. Let's see here. I'm going to use this one right here. Okay. I have to doctor this one up here. Okay, so there's those two pieces. Now I'm going to bring in a scrap of cardstock using these colors. And I have some real red here. And I'm going to cut a piece that's 1 1/2 by 2 1/2. 1 1/2, 1 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then a piece that's 1 1/2 by 1 1/2. Okay. And I think that's all the cutting we need. So we're going to remove our paper trimmer. We're going to come in with our real red Stampin' Ink. And we are going to stamp Merry Christmas. Ooh, it's going to be too short. Actually, you know what? We have a fix for that. Okay. So I'm carefully going to stamp Merry on to the smaller piece. Just like that. Come on. Ooh, it looks like my red needs to be re-inked. And then Christmas. And I'm going to trim that down a little bit so it's okay that you see that light color of the Y. Because I want it to be the same size as my Merry. So let me put my stamp back, and then I'm going to hold this up here. I'm going to trim off there. And let's see. Oh, that looks like perfect. Okay, so we've got that part done. Now we're going to bring in our bone folder and our adhesive glue. And we also want, I'm going to bring in some dimensionals, and I'm going to bring in some basic rhinestones. Okay, so I'm first going to fold my card base right on in half. And then we're going to add our base layer there. Okay. Then we're going to add our next 2 layers here. I love doing layered cards that are simple. So these are simple cuts. They were all squares or rectangles. Now we're going to layer our 2 pieces onto the real red cardstock. Sorry if I go off camera at all. I'm just trying to line things up, and then I'll bring it right back into view. Okay, so what I was thinking I wanted to do was do like this and like this, and then we'll add a dimensional to pop him up here, and then we'll put our sentiment down here. I'm sad that Mary, is a little light, but I think that's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue these down. Come on. And I'm just gonna layer that down like that. Layer this one down like that. Layer sentiment down there. I'm really sad about that Mary. I might need to recut that out. Okay. And then let's use a dimensional to pop up our cute little polar bear there. And I'm going to use an edge for his head. Just like that. And then let's go ahead and add some rhinestone bling. One more. It's always good to add it in odd numbers. So there is our cute little simple card that we made using the Beary Cute bundle. And we did very little stamping. We used our punch. We used the designer series paper and added some layers to that. So thank you guys for joining me for this fun project. And until next time, my creative peeps, I will see you later. Bye-bye.